Today's video is about when to do your first mow after your renovation. Mine is about 18 days after my renovation now. As you can see, I've got really good coverage, and now it's starting to grow up just that little bit, and I want to keep it nice and low. I'm going to do a mow today, even though there's some bits like here where the sand is still exposed. I wouldn't be mowing down this side here because it's just too sandy. I don't want sand getting in my blades. There's hardly any grass there anyway. I did that paving just the other day. It's an opportunity to neaten up my edges today. I've let them go a little bit feral, so they really do need a mow. But areas that like don't get the sun, like here, as you can see, that still really needs to fill in. There's no real general rule to it. I do mine when there's about, you know, a 60% fill. I would have done mine probably yesterday if I had the chance, but I've just been too busy doing 3 different renos. Look, I'm going to go 5 mil. I've given it like a 10-minute water about an hour ago. That sand I don't want getting in my blades. I will still get a little bit of sand in my blades, and sand in your cylinder blades is not a very good thing. At the moment I don't have a rotary that goes down to 5mm. That's being fixed soon. I actually don't have a whipper snipper either at the moment. That's going to be fixed today as well by a company. In my Swartman, the six blade cylinder, which really isn't meant for low cuts, it's meant for higher cuts, but because I'm going to be probably getting that touch of a bit of sand in my mowing blades and blunting them, that's why I'm just using it. It's kind of like a hack blade. Now if you've got just one cylinder mower and you're not lucky enough to have a couple of cylinder mowers or a couple of different attachments, you know, using one as a hack, and you know, I use my 10 blade as my good one, and use my 6 blade as my hack. If you don't have that option and you've only got the one cylinder mower, well, I would just hold off just that little bit more till your sand's all covered, or get a rotary out and do it. Because look, I want to keep a low level, and you're gonna have to really work at it, and as soon as you start doing it and start mowing it, it'll want to spread out sideways, which is what I want. So anyway, I will get stuck into it.
We're breaking the 1/3 rule here, but that doesn't matter. It's all fresh growth, there's no brown stuff underneath, there's no thatch, and because it's a low cut for the first mow, it's actually not a smooth mow, but subsequent mows will be a lot smoother.
Bit of sand there as well.
The first mow and lines of the season are always very exciting, even though it is a little bit rough. You can
look, it's so good.
You can define your lines doing a double cut, and this is a much smoother mow. Don't use the catcher. You can get into the little areas that you didn't get into before, and you're not cutting much material anyway. Both of these mows were done at a 5mm height, both the same.
looking pretty smart. Lines are coming up at 5mm. Let's give it the Lawnporn golf ball test. So good. So it's coming up looking lovely. If it wasn't so windy, I'd get charger down on it. Windy and hot for the next 2 days. I'm not gonna get a chance to put charger down. The whole thing about charger is this is when you would use it, when you need some leaf growth to get that coverage. But now that I've cut it, at 5mm, the grass is gonna start thinking to grow sideways rather than up. And I can see that it's lining up already. And it's just going to be Mickey Mouse when it fills in. I reckon a couple more weeks, this will be magic. Get your lawn on.